CBS News political director and Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson is with us. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Hey, Nora. Happy New Year.
Lots to talk about. We saw Donald Trump on Face the Nation say he almost feels guilty that he has to run ads.
Yes.
Is he feeling the heat, though, in Iowa? Is that why he's doing it?
I think he's feeling a little bit. Of course, he would say nothing's wrong in Iowa, but if you look at the average of the polls, he is behind in Iowa. But I think also if you look at these ads, which is about people streaming over the border and ISIS, he's trying to focus the race on what he's offering, which is strength. You know, he keeps talking about strength. So the ad creates a sense of fear, says these things are coming in to get you, and I'm going to protect you. It kind of focuses the race on what he wants it to be about instead of diffuse ideas. As we get close to voting, you want to keep it on that central message.
But has this race become a race for who will be, in the end, the person who opposes Donald Trump for the nomination?
It has. So it's Trump and the anti-Trump. The question is, who is the anti-Trump? Is it Ted Cruz, who represents a different part of the party, or is it somebody from this establishment lane, as we've been talking about? The question is whether the establishment lane is an actual lane or it's a tiny little bike lane, and whether the party is really the Cruz-Trump part of the party. And that's still yet to be worked out, who the actual anti-Trump will be.
Well, Donald Trump and Ted Cruz seem to have a bit of a bromance going. It's like an unspoken thing. You don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. But yesterday on your show, John, that seemed to change just a tad from Donald Trump.
They have the same, they're going for the same kind of voters. So if Cruz attacks Trump, he potentially offends those voters who he ultimately wants to get when he thinks Donald Trump falls. If Donald Trump attracts Cruz, he gets a lot of heat from radio hosts and those Cruz voters. So that's the reason they have this bromance. When I talked to Donald Trump about immigration, he wanted to be very clear, though, that whatever Ted Cruz's position is, it is not stronger than his on immigration.
In New Hampshire today, we will see Bill Clinton do two separate campaign events for his wife, Hillary Clinton. He's known as the comeback kid in New Hampshire. What's the upside? What's the downside to his campaigning?
First, Bill Clinton is a huge upside among Democrats. They love him. It's kind of, he can speak to that old-time religion. Nobody speaks as a campaigner the way he does. But Bill Clinton is a little undisciplined. We saw that in past campaigns, so that's always a challenge. That's all separate and apart from this Trump question, whether he engages, and there seems to be no evidence that he's going to engage in any fighting with Trump at the moment.
He won't punch back with Trump.
At this moment, not. I mean, the upside of punching back is it creates a fight that looks like a general election. But the downside, of course, is that you get into a knife fight in an alley with Donald Trump, and you don't want to do that.
And the question is how far Trump will go.
I think Trump, at this point, it's a warning shot. In other words, don't keep calling me sexist, or this is how far I'll go. But I don't think he wants to spend a lot of time talking about this.
All right, John Dickerson, thank you. I know we'll see you again.
Yeah.